What up? Alright, I know that thumbnail's a little slanderous. I know it's a little out there, but I had to get creative because these chapters is going to get really hard to make thumbnails for, since I cannot use panels from Fast Pass. These are Fast Pass episodes I'm talking about, by the way. Spoilers for you niggas. But yeah, so I'm gonna eventually end up having to, either I gotta pay for thumbnails or I'm gonna have to make thumbnail art myself. And I could draw, but damn, you feel me? But it is what it is. Anyways, yeah, let's talk about V Diddy now. Alright. Ordeal chapter season 3 episode 156. A boy and his dog. I gotta say the title name, I gotta set the tone. This is a very heart-pulling chapter. We start this off where we left off with KOFI and Mur. He's sitting there, they fighting, and he's pushing out the fire because Tyson is heating him up from the inside. And he's like, let's see if you can withstand that. If you even have a heart, Tyson gonna burn you from the inside. And he's talking about his weakness because Mur keeps on fighting through that. He's like, Tyson should be burning you through the inside no matter what. It's even if you don't die from it, it's the most uncomfortable feeling, but I'm used to it, and I'm assuming that you're gonna get used to it as well, since you have a copy of it. The ability is a perfect copy. I'm sorry, that weakness not gonna work. That weakness is not gonna work here. He got perfect copy for real. He's adapted his body and his chi signature to match yours. He literally has what he needs to use your talent. I don't think that weakness is going to work too well. It does something. It definitely does something, as we see in a little bit. But yeah, he talks about his weakness. He like, Tyson gonna burn you from the inside, but your body should be able to adjust to that. So I don't even know if that's gonna put you down, which means my options, they ain't too much, but they still there, my nigga. I love that he not getting washed right now. I love that shit. Not only is he not getting washed, he low-key winning. He low on the lowest key possible. This nigga is winning. like he putting the beats on, bro. He put it without that healing factor. Mur would have been through. Mur would be through right now, boy. So he putting the beats on him, and we see that he shift his feet, get into that stance. I forgot what the wrestling move is. Oh my gosh, I wish I remembered. But he flip, dude, not a judo flip. I'm tripping. But he put bro on his neck, and he getting to land a blow on him. And this is why I say he low key winning. That weakness doing something to him, because he getting ready to. He got it full blown charged up, getting ready to put it on him. That man Mur is crying. That man Mur is crying, yo. And you know what's crazy about the fact that he's crying? Because KOFI does notice it, and it makes him hesitate. But you know what's crazy about the fact that he's crying right now? In the last chapter, I don't remember, and maybe I need to go back, but when he was eating the fruit, I cannot tell if he was crying there too. I can't tell. I can't remember if that was just slob, that was just drooling, because that's just biblical gluttony. He was scarfing that fruit down. he was really getting in there, boy. But I don't know if that was all just slob or if he was crying there too. That's why I say someone manipulated him into doing that. Someone snuck him in that garden, because he wasn't supposed to be right there. That wasn't for him. There was no reason he would have broke that rule himself. And we even see more and more throughout the chapter, like, yeah, whatever, he got manipulated, bro. He got manipulated, and I don't know who did it. We don't know who did it. But he's sitting there, he's crying, bro. He's crying. But it's like an animal crying. You feel me? But Kofi hesitates, and that's when Mir he copies Eloin, Sonya's talent, from a distance, just off seeing it. But not even just from a distance, he already had contact with the talent. I'm sure he already had it in the arsenal as soon as he got hit by it. He copies it, stabs Kofi all the way in the air with a Hashirama tree. So yeah, wood style go crazy in all versions. Them Hashirama cells is different. But Sonya see that, and we see BG. We see the little homie. He's sitting there. He like, hey yo, nigga, stop. All right, let me not say that. He like, oh man, stop. You hurting my boy. You hurting KONOS. That's what he calls him. He don't know him by Mir. But he's like, you're hurting KONOS. Stop it. And then he like, KONOS, don't let him just do that. Don't let him do that to you. Don't let these grown-ups pick on us. And I'm gonna get to what he says after, but I feel like I skipped something. He like, KONOS, stop it. And then he's raging because he see that KONOS is getting beaten right now. He's like, and he's crying, and he like, yo, I'm gonna kill all y'all. All right, I'm back in. Wasn't there? I had to take that. So yeah, he get ready to rage, but something, I want to pause. Something about his blood talent is just not sitting right with me. His blood talent, that is not Dr. Neil. So I don't know. Wait, whoa. We know he's May's son. Theoretically, allegedly, he's May's son. May and Sabito's. Her creation talent had to go somewhere. What if, because we know that V Diddy got his hands on we know that V Diddy got his hands on that baby from the womb. You're nasty, nigga. What if the blood that he pumped into that baby and the creation talent gave birth to this watered down blood talent, where it's not even Dante Neal, it's just a blood talent. Like, oh my God, that could be it. But that's like, oh my gosh, I hate this nigga Val Vajazeta, boy. Oh my goodness. Cause you could have at least gave him Dante Neal. Like, you gotta be that, you got a ball hog like that. That's crazy. And I just hate the idea of what he did to this kid, because this kid that has look at him like his father. Like, I know that all the Gakis look at Val as like they dads, but I think the older ones, they kind of see Val as like not really they pappy, but like they fathers of their talents and stuff like that. Like, a lot of them probably got a boost, so it's like, oh, you are father in a way, like you are leader, but we respect you so much, you are a father. This little nigga, that's not your daddy. He looking at Val like, that's my pops, yo. And that's fucking disgusting. That's disgusting. It don't make it no better that he got the white hair. And Val got white hair now because he weakened. Like, it's just, oh my goodness. And then it's like, that baby need a father. That baby need a father, and you needed a soldier. Y'all don't mix. Let that little nigga free. Jay, you gotta kill him. You gotta put that body down. I'm sorry. He can't be around like this. This is just hurtful to see. Because after he's going on his rant and everything, he's like, hey, if we finish this mission quickly, KONOS, then maybe our father will finally cut off, because Sonya pulled up on that nigga real quick. Little chest tap, little neck tap. Stomp that nigga into the belly. My bad, I'm sick. But yeah, stomp that little nigga into the mouth. She ain't playing no more games with him. I'm sorry, BG gotta go. Kick this nigga all the way across the field. Good shit, Sonya. But yeah, what was he gonna say at that cutoff? I seen in the comments they talking about something. He got more humanity to him. I'm telling you, it makes sense that he got more humanity than the other ones. The other ones, I feel like some of them was either brought back to life on the brink of death or something like that. Val he put or they just so like brain rotted by this nigga Val's and Thanatos' beliefs that it's like they just see themselves as so much higher than everyone else. They're so disconnected, or they not even normal. Like, you know how Kishimoto, let me give you some Naruto lore if you didn't know this. Kishimoto with the Akatsuki, originally they were gonna all just be monsters, but he changed the idea to make them all more human, to sort of give them more, to show an impact on like how messed up the ninja system was, where all these shinobis and stuff, they were all just victims of the shinobi world, except for Idan. Nigga was just a dick. And Deidara, nigga was just a dick. But the rest of them, yeah, victims. Seven Zetsu, also just a dick, but he not even human, he don't count. But yeah, I feel like with the GAKI, a majority of them just monsters. They was born like that. They really could deadass just be sons of Thanatos. That baby is not that. He's human. No, he's not human, but he literally lived a natural life. He's aging normally. He's aging very normally. So it's different because yeah, he's gonna have these different characteristics. He's aging like a normal kid. He's being raised like a normal kid. Well, not being raised like a normal kid, but his brain is processing like a normal kid. This is sad work. So I don't know what he was saying. I don't know what he was about to get out, but I feel like it was important. Either way, Sonya kicked that nigga across the field. He's sitting there holding his arm, doing the Vegeta pose, squatted. And this is why I say someone manipulated Mur into sneaking into that garden. And Thanatos is using that same manipulation to keep him working for him. Because Mur sees that. He sees BG on the ground, and it's this little kid holding the arm. But he's not seeing BG. He's seeing Ilios. Snaps right then and there. Oh God. Snaps right then and there. That vision literally triggered a talent awakening for him. So KOFI, you gotta put this nigga down. KOFI, you gotta lay him out right now. You gotta get rid of him. Where he snaps, and we cut away to KOFI, I think at this point, where he's talking to Sonya, and he's like, because he's bleeding. This is the first time he's ever bled in a fight. Sonya's sitting there, she's like, you're injured right now, my boy. And he like, yeah, this is the first time I got injured. Don't worry though, this ain't vital. I'm still pushing. KOFI the realest nigga ever. Well, no, let me slow down. He top 5 for me though. This is my boy right here. But he's sitting there, he like, yeah, it ain't hitting nothing vital. I'm still in this. I gotta finish him off though, because he can't. This little nigga can punch. I love that this is just a fight of hard bitches. Well, it's about to get way different. The health bar about to kick in. But he's sitting there, and she like, Tyson is about to heat up to the highest point ever recorded right now. If you keep fighting, you're going to become a victim of, no, not a victim. You're going to become a threat to the entire state. You need to wrap this shit up. And I love that throughout this fight, it's not even a consideration that he's going to lose. I don't even think he's going to lose. I'm not gonna lie. He's literally in his head, he like, yeah, I gotta wrap this up. He still has options of winning. He still thinks he has options of winning. This is my boy right here. He cannot lose. We can't take another L. But he's sitting there, and Sonya, she telling him that, and he like, yeah, I'ma just do what I gotta do. I'ma do what I do best. I'ma take them hits. I'ma give them back. KONOS comes through, chin checks him, turn around, he cocks it back because once again Tyson heating to his heaviest point, and he like, you know, I really wish I didn't get to this point, and I don't know if you gonna be able to take this, but you seem to be an immovable force, so I gotta give it back to you. Cock that motherfucker back and sent them, punched a hole through him. That regen is saving this brother this entire fight. Talent awakening and all, he's still getting washed. But yeah, he's sitting there, and he dual wielding. He's dual wielding right now, We need to figure something out right now. He's dual wielding. Tyson is heating up. Tyson is heating up for Kofi. It's heating up for him because Kofi's hitting him with his same hits. They hitting each other with the same amount of force. This is not good. This is not good at all. Especially with the punch that he just sent back at him. You got to put him down right now. And not only does he have Tyson and Eleanor to worry about, where he's sitting there and Kofi even acknowledges, he like, I don't know what happened, but I think this nigga, I think I hit him too hard. He going through an awakening right now. Last scene of the chapter, we see this man done got, he's triple wielding, because now he's using BG's baby Gaki's talent as well. Not Dr. Neil, by the way. I just want to let y'all know Val is greedy. He's using BG's talent. This is nasty. I don't know what they finna do. What is the options? I literally said the radiative properties of the talent is going to have to kick in to kill that regen. But I only said that that's an option because Val's talent is blood, and you can give this nigga cancer, and that is still on the table, and I still want it to happen. But we're not here to talk about Val. Yeah, I don't think KONOS's regen is connected to Val's at all. I think that's his own shit, and if that is his own shit, we have a problem, a serious problem at that, because he's getting stronger as he fights. This nigga is Broly. I don't know what you finna do to put him down. And I feel like the losing cons is way more than the win cons right now. I don't know what his other winning options is, but I mean, he could go full nuclear, but if he goes full nuclear, he kills all the people around him. He kills the state. He literally blows up the state. But he can also take KONOS with him. But what is his options right now? Because if they keep fighting, eventually his body's going to heat up too much. And Tyson needs to be let out. He's going to explode, and everyone's going to die around him. He might handle it because he's him. Nobody else is taking that shit though, except for KONOS, because he has his talent. Nah, KONOS might die too, but I don't see how he's going to put KONOS down. He gotta force them to retreat. They need to beat they need to beat down baby Gaki so much that he's in need of retreating, and KONOS decides to escape with him. Because KONOS is like a dog. A dog is going to protect its master. I don't even think... I forgot to mention that even Kofi brought up the fact that with someone that has this amount of power, I don't know how Val and Thanatos is keeping them under his wing right now. I don't know how they're keeping you as a soldier. You shouldn't even be able to be something that's controlled. I don't think it's an allegiance to... I don't think it's necessarily an allegiance per se. You gotta remember, Myrrh was God's gift to the siblings. Myrrh was God's gift to them, specifically Ilios. If he sees baby Gaki as like little Ilios, then that's what's keeping him there. The fact that and I feel like he feels guilt for what happened with him and the fight with the parents and sneaking into the garden. He feels that shit. He's not something. He has emotions. He feels that shit. So that's what's keeping his loyalty there. And there's the theory that Thanatos was the one that manipulated him into the garden. I don't think that's the case, but it would explain why Thanatos was the one that found him, because I don't think Ilios even knows that Myrrh is still on it. I don't think any of the siblings other than Thanatos knows that Myrrh is still on this planet walking around and shit. I think the parents is still around too. So that explains that. I don't know what they finna do though. They had to get them to retreat somehow. That's their only win con, in my opinion. KOFI has other properties of his talent. His talent is very inconvenient. So I'm sure there's many other weaknesses that can be exploited. But right now it's just not looking nice. I'm not gonna lie. It's looking real grim per se. But that's all I gotta say. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna be able to push out another one next week though. I gotta get real creative with these thumbnails. Y'all boys say I'm gonna just run out some money and get a thumbnail worker or some shit like that. I don't know. Y'all boys say though. Oh, like, subscribe and shit. Y'all boys say though. I'm out.